All right, so we are back live, sorting out all of our technical difficulties in the background. Ian cannot get back onto the program, and that's very unfortunate. I think they're still going to check and see what can be done in the background so that he can. In the meantime, though, I do want to bring on my business affiliate. For those who know, we usually do the Cutt Live portion. That the first hour of Cutt Live deals with human interest stories and issues that we have resolved as a citizens union or any process of resolving as a citizens union. And later on in the program, we usually have the business affiliate portion where we would bring on either new or existing business affiliates and give them 15 minutes of airtime to share their product and service with you, Citizens Union members, and to you, the public who are interested in becoming Citizens Union members. Because, yes, as part of the membership of the Citizens Union, your card doubles as not just access to Ian and his team, but it also works as a consumer club card that allows you to get discounts at several businesses, over 150 something businesses across Trinidad and Tobago. So tonight we're supposed to be doing 3 business affiliates, the ones we could not get last week, as well as one of the business affiliates who could not be here in person about 2 or 3 episodes previous, and who, when he did send a representative, unfortunately, the his connection was not good. So most of the members and the live audience were not able to actually hear the services that he was and that his company is able to offer. So we have him back, and well, we have another representative back to share some of these products and the services that his company offers, and it is the Night Eye Security Services. And we have Mr. George Yearwood, who is coming on board, who's coming on now to tell you a little bit more about Night Eye Security, what they offer to Citizens Union members, and what you can expect as a discount to Citizens Union members with Night Eye Security. So, Mr. George Yearwood, I welcome you on to the program. George, you there? I swear you all are out to test all of my patience and my ability to be a winged host tonight, because I have no Ian and now George has gone missing, so I have to hope that George is aware that we are live and he's going to join us soon. George, you there? Daryl is telling me on the side that he called George twice and he told him we were coming and he has left. So let's hope George joins us soon. In the meantime, I guess I'm back here and I'm talking to you about Citizens Union Business Affiliate Program. Earlier on the first live that we did, I was talking to you about the assistance that we lent to our members. I was telling you about 2 human interest cases that came on my desk. The young lady who's trying to get electricity for herself and her young child, where she's living in a remote area, her issues as a certified and trained lifeguard who was promised to work and was not hired. And when she did work, she was not paid her full and entire salary. And I was mentioning to you that Citizens Union, what we do is we help and we intervene and we represent and we listen to people like that who feel they have nowhere to turn, even though the right place and the places that they should be going to are the members of parliament and local government. But we already got into the entire explanation of how the system is broken and why these MPs and councillors do not actually work for and represent us in parliament and in those cooperation meetings. Now we segued and we are segueing into the business affiliate portion. I don't know if Ian is getting to come back. I don't know if Daryl has new business affiliates lined up on the side, but I was mentioning the business affiliate portion of the Citizens Union. And when we speak about our affiliate members, these are people, we consider them partners, affiliates, who come on board understanding that the strength of our membership, which is in the thousands, I believe it's 10,000 and counting, we leverage the strength of our membership to our affiliate partners. So whether you have a physical store, whether you have an online store, whether you are dealing with food, whether you are dealing with stationery, whether you're dealing, like Mr. Yearwood was coming on to do, with security services, whether you are dealing, there's somebody who's actually offering sewing classes, there are people who are offering tutoring classes, we have medical partners on board, several care clinics, care centers located in right down Port of Spain. And I'm Shigonas. Do we have one in San Fernando? I believe we do. I don't know Sahai and her team. They are bringing on partners by the minute. I see and I listen to them in the call center, calling new affiliates and inviting them to join our network. Because the more people we have on board, it's the more robust the membership club program becomes, and it's the more discounts that are available, the more variety of discounts that are available to you as Citizens Union members, because it's one of the benefits. Membership has its advantages, and it's one of the benefits that we leverage for you as our membership. It's one of the things that we want you to benefit from. We have the reason and the genesis behind the business affiliate program. For those who don't know, that things are so difficult in this country. Wherever you can save money, wherever you as the consumer can save $1 and use it towards something else. That's what we are trying to do for you as the members. And for our business affiliate partners, the same thing applies. Wherever you can increase your business, increase sales, increase customer support and loyalty, that's where we direct our members and our membership base to you. The website that we are populating that I mentioned last week, the new Cutt discounts website, which should allow you to search by location, by type exactly what it is you're looking for under the Citizens Union Business Affiliate Program, and all the places that you can save, whether it's on medication, like I mentioned, going to the doctor. My goal, and when my new sales agents come on board and they ask me, who do we want on board as affiliate partners? I always tell them, think about what you as a consumer pay for and the things that you want to save money on. And it's good to have what we have built, and it's mainly women, but it's a good cross section of women, some of whom are mothers, some of who are single women, some of who are wives, and they understand the needs of the household because they are in charge of budgeting. So they know, as women, as wives, as mothers, what it is, we are looking to save money on. Women are usually the ones who are involved in the household. So they tend to, I would say, come up with a good variety of businesses that we can bring on board as partners. I keep telling them, get as many groceries and supermarkets as you can, because that's what we're feeling the pinch on right now in our pockets. It's the price of food is going up. Things that I know I would have paid one price for, it's going up. I not just spend dollars, $2 and $3 and $4 and $5. The cost of living has become very steep, and we understand that, and we want to be able to give you those deals, and we want to be able to give you the benefits of being a member. Because for the cost of what you pay for your membership a year, membership is supposed to work for you. Even if you don't ever use your card to shop somewhere, it should still work for you in another way. We have a hamper program that we just launched for our Citizens Union members, and I have to say thank you to some of our donors and contributors to that hamper drive, because you would be so surprised how many people are in need and may not look at. You'd be surprised of how many people are down to their last and you would never know. And while we can't give to everybody, and while unfortunately I do not have the power of government to fix things like jobs and to create employment and to stimulate the economy and to finally utilize our fertile and unpopulated land to grow food to bring down the price of food so that we're not paying 20 times the value of something to import it that we could be growing here locally. While I don't have that power, I do still have the power through the Citizens Union to make life a little easier, even if it's you getting a hamper once or twice a year, because it's an oversubscribed program, I have to say, and that I'm happy that members are taking advantage of it, and in a good way. I mean, that's in a good way, but it also saddens me that, you know, so many people, like I said, do need to use the program sometimes in order to survive. A man messaged me and he said, I didn't want to have to do this. I didn't want to be there. I didn't think I would ever be here, but I am here, and I'm a member and I really need a hamper. I said, say no more. That's why we were set up, where we can help you in whatever way possible, as the goal of the Citizens Union, to make your life better, to be, and like our slogan says, we're stronger together. So where we can assist you as the member. Again, can't help everybody, can't help all non-members, because yes, we have a lot of non-members as well who are reaching out. Where we can, we do try to assist. So I'm seeing updates from Daryl, the man behind the controls. We're going to bring on Sherwin. This is the person that Ian was supposed to interview. Now, I am not certain that I can be the person who solely lets Sherwin, I didn't get his last name, tell his story. But if he does want to come on, yes, because I believe we were supposed to have him on last week. Okay, no, he's not coming. Well, he is coming on. You're confusing me. This entire show, I swear, I'm gonna watch the show tomorrow and give myself a pat on the back that I survived it. Sherwin, good evening.
Blessed evening to you.
How are you doing?
Great after God.
Thank you for putting up with all of the madness and the technical difficulties and everything that is clearly trying to be against me tonight, against this show tonight. Thank you for still being there. I was surprised that that Daryl said that you were coming on. I did not get a full briefing, but you know what? We clearly winging things tonight, so let's just go with it. Let you tell your story, why you came to the Citizens Union, how we are helping you, or how we can help you. I'm sorry Ian can't be here, but you know what? All things happen for a reason. So I will give you the full stage now, Sherwin, to tell your side of or your story.
Pleasant good night to everyone. I am number 32848 SA Constable Sean Edwards from the port attached to the Port Authority of Trinidad and Tobago. I am thanking you for this program that I could have a voice actually, because my current position as we speak, there is no voice and nobody cares. So let me dive into it as we speak. On Monday, the 13th of January 2020, I wrote to my department where I arrested and charged a port employee who was off on that day, but he was doing other activities on the port. And I was at Canteen Gate, and he was trying to access the port facility whilst not being a port employee. So at my juncture, I have to check passes, workers' passes, make sure they have the PPE. And once those things are not addressed, we refer them to either the department or the Wharf Pass office for their issues to be addressed before they enter the facility. that to protect them and their livelihood so they could go back home to their families. So on that day, he made several attempts to enter. He was not dressed in port gear. He was dressed, a cruise ship came in and he was transporting passengers from the vessel to various sceneries that they would have had prior knowledge before docking to Trinidad. It's subsequent, he was arrested and charged. It was reported to my senior, the acting inspector Raj, who died, that I was to seek medical attention. He was brought before the court. I wrote my department firstly, then I wrote to HR, but HR is telling me they never receive it. So on Monday, November the 15th, I wrote the department again, informing them, Port Police Department, informing them that HR is saying they do not have the file of the port employee. I even spoke with the HR manager, and everybody playing Russian roulette because nobody care about my life, nobody care. I have a family, nobody, they just don't care. I wrote to the new HR manager. Since the 15th of November of last year, no one has responded to me thus far. The trial with the port employee is still ongoing. It has gone now to October of this year. Thank God for the church, I could say, and thank God for this program. Now, I am now having a voice. Before you all was the church. The church has given me hope to get out myself and my son because both my life and my son's life was put before in the public's domain because my personal information that I've given to the port and by extension the Port Police Department has leaked into the public's domain and my life has changed drastically. Threats are being called to my phone. Right now I'm in hiding. Right now I'm in hiding.
Okay,
That's how
just
severe it is.
just back up a little bit here. Why are you being victimized?
Well, I arrested a port employee. Apparently he have strings on the port.
Okay, and what became of the port employee after he was arrested?
Well, he was arrested and charged. And what's supposed
Uh-huh.
to happen is I would have write a report to my department, right?
Uh-huh.
I would have write to the inspector. He would have forwarded it now to the superintendent, and the superintendent now would have forwarded it now to HR, and in so
Uh-huh.
doing, suspend the said employee. Up
Mm-hmm.
to now, from knowledge information received, the same port employee is normal. He's working.
Well, that was my next question. What became of the employee after the arrest? Was he suspended? Were there any
No,
anything on his record? What
no. From
anything
information,
happened?
I am not on the port. So from information received, they are telling me that he's still there. He's still working. You understand me? I wrote the two HR managers, and everybody
Uh-huh.
playing Russian roulette. Nobody cares. They don't care if I live. They don't care if I die. You understand
So
me?
how did your information get out into the public?
Well, again, I have an address in South, but I was living in Central. So that
Mm-hmm.
aspect on that came from what how the information was given. That was came more or less on the Port Police side because they would
Mm-hmm.
have known my address to reach the work on time and stuff. But when
Yeah.
it also went further now, when they was calling my phone to tell me if I come to work, this go happen to me, they went a little further. And this is where I get to know now this came from on the administrative side on the port, whereby my son medical insurance and they give out information, critique information. So I knew it came from them. So on both sides, divulge my information, and therefore I had to leave. I had to run for cover. Duck and run.
So when you came to the Citizens Union and spoke to Ian, what was it you were hoping that we could do for you? Because I mean, I see in so many different avenues that this issue could take, but what were you looking for specifically?
I just want